donors so far. Total amount donated is the last financial update, January 15th, 9 days ago. On our Sydenews account, we're doing well. We have received 3,184,330 naira. GoFundMe is blowing it out of the water. Oh, wow. So we have $9,077.
Wow!
Which is 3 million, that's the equivalent of 3,249,566 naira. So in the last 9 days, that was from the last time we had a fundraising couch meeting, we've raised 6,433,896 naira. So at this point, the total amount of money donated since the beginning of the campaign to date, Zenith Bank account is 58,068,966 naira 69. So GoFundMe is now at $138,115. It's equivalent of 49,455,170 naira. At this point, if we are looking at our dollar-denominated fundraiser, you're talking about $300,318.82.
Wow.
But if you go to dollars, it's equivalent of 107,514,136 naira 6 kobo.
Wow.
Thank you. So we will mention the names of our donors since our last financial update. That was January 15, 2019. Ajisha Fair Innocent, 5,000 naira.
Wow.
Otamere Jeffrey, 10,000 naira. Omori's Success, 10,000 naira. Adesotu Agwebo, 10,000 naira. Abum Emma Goako, 50,000 naira. Olabi Kende, 10,000 naira. Sally Peter, 10,000 naira. I Am Osayati, 20,000 naira. Olisambelu, 360,000 naira. Oga Davis, 1,000 naira. There's no reason you clapping for a 1,000 naira person is different from that of the 360,000. Anyone donating 1,000 naira actually don't have a lot. Yeah. Clap for them, please. Badro Adeyemi, 2,000 naira. Oluwa Foyeku Abike, 100,000 naira. Dawodu Dixon, 1,000 naira. Olasumbo Ogundikwe, 320,000 naira. Oluwaseun Akintobi, 5,000 naira. Adekunjo Adeola, 1,000 naira. Comis Home and Properties Limited, 200 naira. Anonymous. There's Anonymous for 5,002 naira 76 kobo. Joro Monday, 30,000 naira. Hussein Abiodun, 20,000 naira. Obeola Peter, 10,000 naira. Laya Adeyemi, 50,050 kobo. 50,050 naira, sorry. Olonze David, 1,500 naira. Everyday Unibanjo, that's my friend, 10,000 naira. Great love from here. Ita Efi, 10,000 naira. Emeka, 1,000 naira. Chijindu Wisdom, 2,000 naira. Anonymous from Akute, 3,000 naira. Cosmic Intelligence Labs Limited, 3,500. Bikas Raj, 5,000 naira. Francis Omoyele, 5,000 naira. David Emuhowo, 5,000 naira. Nanjan Anthony, 10,000 naira. Agaku Esther, 12,000. 248 naira, 70 kobo. I like that kind of round up, you know. Modupe Adejuma Akoni, 20,000 naira. Modupe Adewale, 100,000 naira.
Takeitback! Takeitback! Action!
You just remove your slippers to be clapping. Yeah. Anonymous, 200 naira. Benite Claudius, 2,500 naira. Kalabi Adeyinka, 4,000 naira. Oli Akio, 5,000 naira. Adeniji Olatide, 5,000. Regular donor, 100 naira. Odukoya Olua Korede, Gutoyinbo Olekan, this is 1,000 naira. Adejumo Idris, 1,000 naira. Lawa Owolabi, 1,000 naira. Akonde Fikayo, 2,000 naira. Daniel Sylvester, 2,000 naira. Muni Nura Lawrence, 2,000 naira. Anonymous for 2,000 naira. Ibidako Adebanji for 2,000 naira. Samson Nosa, 2,000 naira. Adeyemi Ojo, 2,000 naira. Oluwakayode, 7,060 kobo. Mbakwama Olise, 2,408 naira, 67 kobo. All the troops, 2,000 naira. Awotunya your man. Another Fondren Logistics, which is money sent through a third party, 10,560. Pre 11,050 naira. Naira Fondren Logistics for 14,018 naira. Ayo Bali Emmanuel 15,000 naira. Sunday Uzumefune 15,000 naira. AU Michael 15,000 naira. Olufemi Ogons 15,000 naira. 413 naira 67 kobo. EP Junior Tony Eta 20,000. His regular donor. Thank you. Please give him a round of applause.
Take it back. Take it back. Action.
Cash Nigeria Limited 20,000 naira. To do a massage on my neck. Abiodun Oluwadamilola again 20,000 naira. Olusonya Oludumo 20,000 naira. By the way, if you are listening to some of these names, just really cool. If you have a baby, you can pick a name from here.
Right there, yep.
That's right here. Really cool names. You know.
Take it back.
Adini Oluwadare 20. Topware Obala from Texas. 100 and maybe comes to 20,000 naira. It says Jobless 20,000 naira. Olatunbo Gundikwe 40,000 naira. Inde Olatunbo 45,000 naira. Monioro Ejiro 40. Not Taraba State University. No, I'm just kidding, people. Don't get upset. You know, we have to inject some humor. Isaac Onopasa, 2,000 naira. Dylan Uyimbo, 7,000 naira. Idowu Manuel, 1,000 naira. Samson Omorodian, 20,000 naira. Mongo Bona, 5,000 naira. Okoye Shison, 1,500. George Chima, 5,000 naira. Dr. Awoshika Damilola, 1,000 naira. Augustine Eric Ukoho, 2,000 naira. And finally, Omoyele Joel James, 2,000 naira. One more round of applause to them. Yeah. Oh my God. You know, GoFundMe is crazy, but it's a long list, but guys, kindly permit me to read out their names. These guys are doing amazing things. Olarinde Ijitimehi, $20. Steve Aransanyi, $42. Michael Adewoye, $30. Oluwatobi Makinde, $50. Tayo Osesino, $1,000.
Wow! Takeitback! Action!
Dowu Ogedengbe, $50. Sunday Dowu, $100. Isaac Ayinde, $30. Njolani Ajiye, $50. Muritala Ujinla, $16. Aladoyi Wosu, $50. Aladoyi Wosu again, $50. Tara Bazoye, $100. Aderemi, $58. There's a guy from South Africa who donated $1,000, but he doesn't want his name mentioned.
Wow.
I know you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
$1,000. This Fidelis Ambe, $25. James Suberu, $5. Chidoze Mere. Yes, Chidoze Mere is probably my friend's sister. Daniel Mere Danny is an amazing guy. $200. Solar, $40. Richard Ogomo, $50. Emmanuel Iria, $20. Charles Wanito, $10. Ashton Davis, $100. Shade, she doesn't stop donating. $10. Emily Fashwan, $10. Adeni Falade, $120. Josephine Tuya, $20. Beauty Jumbo, $50. Lade Afolabi, $25. Indidi Kute, $50 again. Ameda John, regular, $22. Regular donor, $100. Yale Ewere, $30. Regular donor, she doesn't feel much every day. Grace Akinjide, $100. Sammy Chooks, $100. Mr. Baro Kakawa, $20. Adewale Kolawole, $5. Christopher Eromobo, $60. Fidelis Ambe, $25. Edward Babalola, $50. Again, Yalex Ewere, $35. Wilfred Osayehem, $50. Ola Olabomi, $50. Elu Sonya, I know you, $50 regular. Stella Boa, regular donor, $100. Rita Idoze, you know Rita. You guys know Rita?
Yes.
She's not only donated, she's a fighter on Facebook. She's always there. Rita, thank you so much. $100. Comfort Orgy, $200. Elizabeth Ayodele, $100. Yeah, I need that aside, man. It's a lot of donation tonight. Bless Maris, $20. Isaka Babalola, $50. Ezekiel Oshaye, $20. Jessica Adeola, $20. Sunday Ayomu, $20. Shege. You know, this is the guy we used to call. Shegma is in Chicago. He's made a donation of what's Shege's name again? Guys, please forgive me. $50. Adewalure, $20. Sunday Ayamu, $20. Jason Kruper, $50. Angela, our own Angela Riaki, $100. $29. And Gladys Adeniji, $25.
You did a massage.
Yes. Album, this is special mention section. Album Eme Agako, 50,000 naira. Olisambe Industry, 60,000 naira. Ulua Foye Kwabike, 100,000. Ulua Sumbo Ogundipe, 320,000. Lai Adeyemi, 50,000. Indika Adewa, 100,000. Beham Aaron A Nigeria Limited, 50,000. Olawole Olajide Akwata, 50,000. Oyedele Adenike Deborah, 50,000. Temitope Gilbert Obala. This is Tope Obala in Texas. 100,000. This is Giato, 50,000. This is Charles Oguntade, 130,406 naira. 54. Alani Joel Ajibare, 5,000. Aramide Bello. 1,000 naira. And our anonymous donor from South Africa is also another $1,000. Following no mention of the surname, donated 40,000, which is equivalent of 229,000 or 120 naira. Donated 500 and above, that is 179,000. Teodulami and Udeme Iyang. Elizabeth Ayodele donated $250, equivalent of 9,500. And those who donated $200 or equivalent of 71,600 Sidize Mere, Nduka Wadiaro, Comfort, Orji, David Bodonde. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you guys. Please keep them. Take it back. Thank you. You guys are watching, and we just have to pay homage to our donors. We have seen probably the highest number of donations in the last 1 week so far in terms of the number of donors. Probably not, as much money as we want, but that's the spirit. Thank you so much. Do we have any questions? How many people are watching?
We had 800 or thereabouts.
What?
But network is poor, so we're back to 646.
What, man? Network. Rain. Go
We should have more viewers on YouTube.
How many are those?
Sure.
Yeah.
YouTube too. The network in YouTube is bad.
So there's some kind of network interference in this place. Maybe it's the federal government. February 16, 2019, and network will automatically improve.
AAC,
Take it back.
take it back.
Action.
No going back.
All right.
On YouTube is 532.
That's not enough. We need. Typically, we wouldn't have come back tonight, but we just want to address your questions regarding the whole question of coalition. You've been hearing that Obi Ezekwesili is no longer a presidential aspirant, and she has left, and she wants to go and create a coalition of parties that will produce one candidate. Thank you, man. Obi, I met you at Tuning Live, and I said it publicly. I said, I love you, man. You're a special breed of person. Even though we disagree all the time, I have some disagreements with you, but that's not for today. But I love the way you just genuinely and tactically build out to what to be an embarrassment. What happened was that her political party, those parties, man, not chop and quench. They had already endorsed Buhari. But now found out, and she quickly, before this, they spilled the mud on her. She's like, I'm not doing this because she couldn't agree with the party to endorse Buhari, and she left. And she's now saying, well, I want to help create a coalition, which was what she did with Pact, right? And next, after her, Fela Drotoye came out with a press release. Fela is like, yes, I'm ready to work with Kingsley and Sowore, as long as there's a transparent process, So we're left with like, oh my God, everybody's asking, are you willing to enter into another coalition? Would you be willing to work with Fela? Would you work? Yes, right? We're willing to work with anybody and everybody. Without condition, Well, I'll say without condition, but with some caveats. Yes. No conditions. We are willing to work with anybody because, listen, I don't want to sound as if I'm bragging, but I think after last night's town hall meeting with Kadara Ahmed, thank you, Kadara, it dawned on a lot of people who felt like, well, maybe after the debates that she already not attend, it dawned a lot of people that finally the real debate has happened, and reality started to dawn on people. Like, wow, this wasn't bad, And if there's any one of you felt like our performance last night was bad, please, you can give us a like. I mean, like, not. Is there
like a thumbs up?
If you think our performance was bad, give us thumbs up, right? If you think we're good, give us the love sign. What's the love sign? We can take some of that, we get a lot of hits. So but I think after last night it dawned on a lot of people, and we got a lot of calls like people actually thought that AAC was just a party of people who just like to fight and protest. But when they saw the innate intellectualism involved in our understanding of Nigerian problems to the minutest, and how the VP, please can you guys clap for the VP right there? His alias name is Dr. Bonisera. That's Dr. Ahmed Rufai. He did fantastic, and as much as I love Kadaria came out fighting yesterday against us, but it was a 0-0 goalless draw. It was a 1-1 goalless draw. We did well according to the feedback we got. So, but if there's any area of improvement, like I said, that you want us to work on, please send your message. It's 234-818-823-7529, right?
Dr. Rufai said he's watching.
Dr. Rufai, you are supposed to be here. Where are you hiding? Man, I love you, guy. You're amazing, guy. You did fantastic yesterday. Keep it up, Dr. Rufai. Oh my God! Before we could go very far, somebody has already made a donation of 9,000 naira, and that is Imafid Lawrence. Thank you. Oh, not him alone. Frederick Hassan has already made a 10,000 naira donation. Oh, not him alone. Wati Beatrice Moses has already donated 10,000 naira. Oh wow, not him alone. Gabriel Olawale Akinjise, 10,000 naira. Wow, not him alone. Osazwa Jude Richie, 10,000 naira. Wow. There's another 1,000 naira from Sahid Akinwole to the campaign. Oh my God, people have been donating. There's a 2,000 naira from Omoyele Joel James. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's where we are. By tonight we have 72,000 naira left in our account. So if you want to donate, this is a good time to make it go up. 72,000 naira, 491 naira, 6 kobo is what we have left.
Alright, so we have some questions.
Go ahead.
So there's a video about you. There's a pledge you made at the pact meeting. I want you to address it.
No, that's not true. There was not a pledge. So we went to the boys' house. They tried what they wanted to try, which was to ambush me. By saying that I should state that I will step down for members of PACT if they produce a candidate. Fela Drotoye had gone ahead and said it, Kingsley said it. But what I went and said there was that, look, I will collaborate with anybody. I will unite, I'll help to create I'll work with a united front to defeat the old guard. Nothing more. Because I knew that there was a plan they had to ambush all of us. They said they would step down. We have our own video, but that's not for display. It's just for records. No, it wasn't part of PACT. It was but what we saw after that was a lot of scheming. I never went to PACT and I wasn't part of PACT. So Fela, if your intention is to get some mileage out of this not working, I don't think it's honorable. You know my position, that I'm never part of PACT because we found out that PACT was packed with padded, intentions. That's a conversation. Let me go to right here. We have but we might have comments on a lot of people are interested in the pattern.
Our views are back up to 823.
Fantastic. Can we make it 1,000? 1,000 views. President, good evening, Your Excellency. Good deeds and action pay well. I read with so much joy your affirmation for a strong coalition to be able to turn the political narrative around. You won my heart in a million ways. the labors of our heroes past not be in vain. From Prince Edobo Ogosa, National Youth Leader, Action Democratic Party, ADP. Thank you, Prince. It's nice to hear from you here, and we're together until we take it back. All right? That's the last one from there. I know people are going to start pumping in after this. If you have any questions on that side of YouTube, please feel free to read it to us. 9 p.m. As of 9 p.m., there was a GoFundMe hourly reporting that says there is a $20 so nothing new at this point, but there's something from Sydenews, and that is from Peter Olufemi Paul for 5,000 naira. That took us to 77,491 naira 6 kobo. Thank you guys. Sometimes honestly I realize that's what we call donor fatigue, and that's why we don't do this on a daily basis. But we're gonna try and take your questions on the coalition matter. If you guys are satisfied with coalition matter, it means you're not gonna ask questions. Actually, we don't plan to spend too much time on the cash tonight, but we just want to make sure that we reach out to you, and if you have any questions, we'll be responsive.
Jimon is asking, what is Kingsley's position with respect to the coalition?
Well, Kingsley Moghalu is always said that anything that doesn't produce Kingsley Moghalu, Pact 1. So there was an attempt at Pact 2, and now I think we're at Pact 3.0. But the most important pact, which is a conversation about coalition, is the AAC coalition. Is the coalition of the oppressed in our party, and we're doing well. Thank you, all of you. Thank you for making this happen. If you have any questions, please keep asking. It's nothing to be shy or be afraid about. I have a donation here for 3,000 naira from Emeka Shukuladi, and that took us to 100,000 naira 491 naira 6 kobo. Clap for him. There was also a donation from Yobo for 20,000 naira. That took us 120,000 naira 491 naira 6 kobo. There's a donation from James Osai Lawrence for 10,000 naira. There's a donation from Abdul Wahab Samshuddin for 10,000 naira. You guys will be announcing you as you guys make the donation. Oh, there's a donation from Eniabire Olakunle. That is an amazingly deep name. Eniabire Olakunle. 10,000. Thank you, Kunle.
We have questions.
Yes. What questions do you have for me, please?
Jerry Black on Facebook is asking, hello, Mr. Sowore. My question is simple and is still on corruption. The youth's mindsets have been polluted. How does your government plan to cleanse this epidemic of corruption that's seen as a normality?
Yes. We've mentioned three things, how three ways we want to fight corruption is prevention, enforcement, and consequences. And the consequence part also means that we don't continue to encourage corrupt people to be seen as the best amongst us. It's the reason why probably you read that I said we will most likely, not most likely, revoke all the national awards that have been given to corrupt people. And somebody mentioned yesterday, and I supported that we should create a museum for corruption.
Absolutely.
Yes, and I would teach a lot of people lessons that it's not nice to be corrupt in this part of the world.
It's not nice to be a thief.
Yes, if we do it, we'll be the first to do it, and that will be pretty innovative. AAC.
Take it back.
You have a
question.
Yes, go ahead, please, ma'am.
Abia comes. Hello, Mr. President. Please, can you address the issue of fuel subsidy?
Fuel subsidy, we have said it that there's no subsidizing of fuel. We're subsidizing greed. That's what it's about. And when we get there, we will take that thing apart and ensure that the issue of the greedy people who are feeding off of Nigeria in the name of fuel subsidy will be addressed immediately with enforcement and investigative prowess. But most importantly, we must be able to produce our own fuel, and that we can do within a short time by fixing all the 4 refineries and building refineries that can give us more fuel. Dangote is building a refinery that is billions of dollars. I think it's $10 billion worth. He's getting help, with waivers, with supply of forex from Nigerian government. Nigerian government is helping him, can't build his own refinery. What a shame. Let me go to Sydenews, but if you have other questions, please let me know.
Rose Smith is asking, Mr. President, INEC said it's not possible for Madam Obi to withdraw. That means no need for a coalition, right?
No, it doesn't mean there won't be a coalition. INEC cannot go and carry Ms. Obi to come, or Dr. Obi to come and contest. She has said she's not doing any more, Abi.
Yeah.
There's nothing else INEC can do about it. INEC can grandstand as long as they want. Obi says, I'm not contesting anymore. Her party has already endorsed Abago Slow. What else do you want?
They're asking if you've reached out to her.
I tried calling her today twice. She hasn't responded to me. Madam Obi, if you're watching, it's Sowore calling. Call me back. Yeah, so that we can take it back together. Yes.
There is a question from
That the law is standing under their table. No. Not because. Yeah, because we were challenged at the debate and they didn't do it. So we've looked at the law, and there are a lot of things that haven't been included that we intend to include. So we have an upgraded disability law. Go to the donation portal. Some people are making fresh donation. I have a Agwebo Unyewem, and he's just made a 10,000 naira donation, and that took us to 145,491 naira 6 kobo. I'm going to look at if GoFundMe has done anything. So far, no GoFundMe, but they can't.
Please go to your WhatsApp since you have messages there.
Okay, WhatsApp messages. All right, thank you. We struggle here with the network a lot. Do I have it? Okay, it's
Loading.
good.
I'm going to.
All right, so it's loaded. Oh, yeah, so there's some GoFundMe donation that's coming or comments. $20 from Lukman Leary. For the person. There's $100 from Victoria or Babatunde. So yeah, we're doing well on GoFundMe as well. Yes, Odin Yes Chenye, Union Mobile for 50,000 naira. Thank you. Let's go to WhatsApp here, and there may be a lot of messages. Well, this place is buzzing. Photos. Did anybody do thumbs up for our last night event?
Yeah, a couple of people.
They don't like it. Thumbs up is if they don't like it.
Yeah.
If they like it.
No, they don't like it, but I think some of them.
They got confused.
Interpretation of
How can you
I
tell?
said I think.
If you don't like it, it's thumb down.
If you like it, thumbs up. Is there a thumb down?
Yes.
Okay, so let's redo it. If you like yesterday, thumbs up.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, thumbs down. Yeah. Good. So you can. We're going to Edo State soon, so we'll get. What's that? 4th of February. We'll be there.
Mr. President, can you also let them know that you will be on Paranas TV?
What's it called?
Paranas TV.
Mock News.
Mock News, yes.
Thursday next week.
Yes, sir.
Man, my boss shared. On your way. That's Robo's word of saying is good.
Yes, sir.
On your way. I don't know whether before they come against me say that one another bad robo. I just know the only robo where I know that Jomawo talk. I just be careful, you know. And there's another one that we used to say in secondary school. It's not with that hot or car your boy.
So how did you tell Nigerians to be careful of APC and PDP?
It said Jomawo talk APC and PDP.
Okay, Jomawoto, APC,
Jomawo PDP.
AAC, Takeitback.
Is that French?
No, that's Robo. Robo language is like French, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you imagine somebody will say, the make I explain to you, say, it's in a with that hot. Okay. It's in a with that hot. Okay, when you're beware. Okay, lose.
Yes.
Okay, lose 2009 election, Buhari.
2019, yes.
Jomawoto 2019. Thank you guys.
Takeitback, action.
Alright, man. Enough of humor. We go back to announcing some donors. Good evening, sir. Can we have some more poster in Port Harcourt, sir? Isaac Ekwenyong is my name. Isaac, yes, you hear from us. Thank you so much.
The national career.
Is there a question about national career?
Yes. Do you have plans to revive the Nigerian national career?
I do. I want Nigeria to have a national airline so that it will provide employment, it will provide pride. You know, I mean, how many times do the Dubai airline come to Nigeria? The one in UAE was Emirates. They come to every city in Nigeria.
Yeah.
They have, the UAE have like 2 airlines that comes to Nigeria. And Nigeria doesn't have any airline owned by Nigeria that travels abroad. You can't go on an airline and watch Nigerian movies, or make you even eat amala or pounded yam. There was a time that Delta tried to do jollof rice to Fiapa. It was terrible. We need our country to be in order again so that people don't take us for granted. That's all I can say to you. Can't wait for February 16th to defeat these people so that we can have our country back. Take it back.
Action. So, Mr. President, a lot of our viewers are so excited that you're going to be live on Mock News TV.
Yes.
So excited about it.
I love Mock News.
Yes.
And also, next Wednesday, we're doing a recording with, what's the news?
Okay, back.
Okay,
Bakassi
Yes.
channel. That's if channels don't shut down on us, but that's the plan. So you can look for us on Mock News and Okay Bakassi, but I love Mock News. Yeah, that boy, the guy, okay, get sense. He got a lot of sense, and
There's a question from the boss, and he's asking, Mr. President, what are your plans for people who live in slums, bracket ghetto?
they need housing, they need support, they need employment. People live in slum because they can't find shelter and most likely because they can't find a job. If you find a job, of course you get it. You rent a house and you stay there. So that's why we're planning to provide 5 million jobs, so that our people can stop living in those kind of quality conditions. And we have an urban renewal strategy that will take people out of slums, put them in housing that is affordable while we fix the slums as they are. All right? Are you guys tired already?
No.
AAC,
Take it back.
take it back.
Mr. Obafemi Alex, hello Mr. President Omoyele, can you go and see the pastor of CCC Genesis Model Parish? His name is Oladile Ogunlepe. I can get his contact, sir. I've been asking for this Celestial Church of Christ pastor's number. I think it's that guy, this young guy, right?
Yes.
I love him. I don't know why. I'm not religious, but I just like his charisma. If you guys know his number, tell me. I want to call him, and I would love to go to his church because we need to take this country back, block by block. You know, you're looking at me with fire. We'll go to a mosque too soon. Yeah. All right. Good evening, sir. You and your VP were fantastic yesterday night. We're behind you. A big thank you to all the people working in the background. We appreciate all the AAC family. Adewale Alabi. Also, my contribution will be coming next month. Thank you.
Thank you.
Don't let it come beyond next month or before the contribution comes after the election. Please, Mr. President, don't take the coalition of Fela and Kingsley for granted. I'm happy that Obi has stepped down. Thank you for your great work. It's your time. Nigerians are so eager for this revolution, Mr. President. Mr. Alex here. Thank you, Mr. Alex. Kelechi Ikeri, AAC supporter, said, "So, President, please make HND conversion to BTech if you can. A campaign issue. HND is a hindrance to academic progression in Nigeria. Just watching your live program on Coalition Now. AC action. Totally, we said it before, we will make HND to be at par with BSc. Absolutely. That's non-negotiable. I have a BSc, but I don't feel better than someone who has an HND. So in fact, some of the HND spend more time doing their work than people because they will do an OND and go for 2 years, and sometimes 3 years when they come back to school with better experience. So Igbo people want you to reassure that them about restructuring. I do. We want to restructure Nigeria. We believe in restructuring, but not the article type of restructuring. I want to see fraud. See my question, sir, from Oyebo de please. Are you coming to Ekiti this month? If yes, where particularly in Ekiti State? Are we going to Ekiti this month?
Southwest.
Okay.
Next week.
Next week, they said we'll get to Ekiti. Be on the lookout. Mr. President, God bless you for all your efforts. It's very possible. Can't wait for February 16th. I just donated 50K via Union Mobile. Share a message of hope and freedom with my family and friends. Is there a way you can bring Charlie Boy on the couch? He's very vocal about his stand with you. I like Charlie Boy. Charlie Boy is our father. Father, come on the couch. Area father. He's our person. You don't have to worry about that. We'll go to his house and bring him on his own couch. I have 2 drones to rent out for the election to AAC party. Rent free, he says. Please, we'll reach out to you so that you can send it to us. We need drones. Plenty of drones. Mr. President, when are you going to meet Pastor E.A. Adeboye, Favors Banks? When are we meeting Pastor Adeboye? Pastor Sam, call us. He's working on that. And we'll be glad to go anytime. This is, as he said, we have a lot of quotes from yesterday, and you can get them. So if you're still undecided about election 2019, join us at AAC party today. When you continue to feed the greedy, the needy will suffer. The policies might disrupt everything. Why would you disrupt criminality? That's your job as government. Wow. I can't believe I said this last night. I'm interested to light up Nigeria, whether exclusive or inclusive. Wow. Education and good healthcare is fundamental to Nigerians. We'll make it happen, Dr. Rabio Rufai. Last night was
amazing.
Pretty interesting, man. Good evening, Mr. President. We are celebrating our birthday and our victory next month, inshallah. However, my question is it possible to know the amount of donors? As my belief is that whoever donated will also vote for us. Thank you, sir, and God bless you, and God bless Nigeria. Kazim Olaye from Uganda. But I live in London. Thank you, Kazim. I think we can figure out the number of donors. That is easy to find out on GoFundMe. We'll do so on Sydenews. What is going on that? Will you do anything about Jakarta still? Yes. What are you going to do about Sharia constitution in Nigeria? There's no Sharia constitution in Nigeria. There is implementation of Sharia in some states, and people have been worried about restructuring. Can understand why people can decide which laws they want, But it's also interesting that those who implemented Sharia are the ones who value Sharia the more. Those governors, if Sharia were to work, none of the northern governors will have their hands intact right now because they're stealing so much. They have cut off their hands.
I have a question on YouTube.
Go ahead, tell me what it is.
From Desmond Roland. Tell us about a high-performing team that you built. What are the most important principles you have followed in governing and leading your senior team?
Okay. Interesting. I have a donation of 2,000 naira from Dosumu Okonlawon Wale. Apodun Emmanuel Banjo, 100,000 naira. Jerry Mike, I want sober, 20,000 naira. Temitope Francis, 8,000 naira. Afolabi Kudus, 10,000 naira. I can remember him. So tell me, what was that question again?
Boston asks, tell us about a high-performing team that you have built. What are the most important principles you have followed in governing and leading your senior team?
So the only way we can describe our team to you is to tell you how a hitherto unknown political movement and party became the most popular in Nigeria today. That's the way to introduce you to our team. We have an A-list team who are working in media, in analysis, in economics, in administration, in education, in documentation, in security. That's why we're still here. It's been an A-list team. And what did you say was the second question?
And what's your principle? Your most important principle you are following governing and leading your senior team?
I think most important principle is self-motivation. That a lot of our team members are self-motivated, and we're not running a slave farm here. We are working with people who have ideas, who are bringing it together, who are doing so on their own, and also a team that has a self-consciousness and conscience. I know this may not fit into the business school type of definition you are looking for, but please bear with us. This is the truth.
Alright, so one last question as we round up. Where is Dr.
How did you come to the conclusion that we're running up?
We have 4 more minutes.
Wow.
Where is Dr. Malcolm Fabi?
Malcolm will be in town. He's working very hard on the ground. He'll be in town on February 3rd. You'll be physically here. Yes.
Okay, someone, Blade Media asks, please, on the issue of you helping Buhari to power, How do you answer that?
I never helped Buhari to power. It's the blackmail, and that has been part of the conversation around it. I've always asked people, tell me, give me one evidence to show that I helped Buhari to power. Nobody has come back. It's been 9 months since we started. You know, the people who helped Buhari to power, the people that helped Buhari, the people that worked most for to make Buhari come to power is Goodluck Jonathan. If he hadn't performed so terribly, there's no way Buhari will be near power today. Yeah.
Joseph Emmanuel Kenan is saying TB Joshua would like to see you.
Pastor TB Joshua.
Prophet
TB Joshua. That's the prophet from my state. Yes,
Yes,
we can see if he's open and transparent. He's a Nigerian citizen. Why not? But I will say in advance that I'm not going to any church to fall down and demonstrate anything. But if it is about this, why not?
One last question. What is your solution to the Southern Cameroon crisis?
I really support the people of Southern Cameroon, but it's about the humanitarian disaster there, the human rights. As per whether they should be independent from Cameroon is something that we have to discuss further. But I would never support the abuse of human rights, massive abuse of rights that's going on in Southern Cameroon. Never. I'll do everything to prevent it. There is already a telephone number for the pastor we're looking for. I mean, the prophet we're looking for from Celestial Church, Genesis. Thank you so much. We were going to save this. We'll call him. Is that Pastor Oladele they call him? Oladele. You know. I'm going to say, hello, Pastor, Prophet. Is he a prophet or a pastor? Yeah. This is Sowore. I didn't put honorable, no Mr., no doctor, no chief. I want to meet you. He's online. Hopefully he will respond. Thank you guys. Do you have any more questions for us?
Materials. You want to donate materials?
Yeah, you want to donate materials? Yes. We have this t-shirt sent to us from Australia. Beautiful t-shirt. But we're running out of the t-shirt. You want to make t-shirts for us, please. We want to make a wristband for us. We want to make banners for us. Hats. You know, anybody that's got hats over here? No.
Donate cars for branding.
Donate cars for branding. We have about 27 days to go. You can still make a lot of difference. Donate your houses or apartments for banners to be hung from there, or for us to use. Donate cell phones, drones for monitoring election. Yeah. Just a private jet.
Donate yourself, polling private jet.
And then you can register to be a polling agent for us. We are looking for 120,000 polling agents across the country. Yeah.
Take it back.
Take it back.
So we have some commentary here. So the 320,000 and 40,000 which the ships attached about is from the Takeitback Island Committee, not Olasunbo Bundipe. Sorry about that. It's our group in Ireland that sent 320,000, 400 and 40,000. Please clap for that. In Ireland, I'm so sorry for this, for the mix-up. Thank you so much, guys, for being so supportive. Yeah. Yes. So, Brian Williams, thank you so much. You say your vibrancy and enthusiasm is second to none. If the coalition is genuine, will you be willing to collapse your ambition for Kingsley Moghalu? A coalition that does not produce Sowore as candidate is not genuine. Edit your text and direct it to Moghalu.
That's right.
Take it back.
That was from Rita. Rita doesn't play. Anyways, a coalition that will produce a candidate that is meant to lose is not a good coalition. I don't like to condemn other candidates, but something happened today that I must talk about. Femi Fani-Kayode came out condemning Obi Ezekwesili for stepping down, but then he was praising Kingsley Moghalu. It made me cringe. Anybody that Femi Fani-Kayode is praising, you gotta be worried about the person.
What you exhibiting the light?
Exactly. It's like if darkness starts to embrace light, it starts to make you be a little worried. And this is my personal opinion, nothing to condemn Kingsley. But when Atiku went to that rally, the campaign, debate he didn't attend, he shook hands with Kingsley. The only picture he sent out was between him and Kingsley. Like, the synergy is not good for Nigeria. If Kingsley is so comfortable, I don't know if I was there, if they will ever even come near me. Yes, because it's like if you come near me, the hurricane will just suck you into the vacuum cleaner, and that's it. And I was saying to people that if I was there, probably I would have done a protest to prevent Atiku from leaving.
Yes.
Like, if you are here to debate, you got to debate.
You're not going anywhere.
You're not going anywhere. Yes. Well, that's the interesting part of it. I think we have only 2 minutes left. Let's check what we have. Thank you, donors, for all your donations.
Mr. President, what's your plan for tomorrow, sir?
We are heading to Bauchi and also Gombe. And that if we make it safe, which we will, it will be our 34th and 35th states that were visited since we started.
Take it back.
Action.
Whatever you can do to help us get there and have a successful outing tomorrow, please do it. Yeah.
Someone's asking here, Mr. President, when I come to Plateau.
Plateau. Is that not Jos? Yeah. We'll come to Jos on Sunday. And please, if you can help us reach Prophet El Boba, Issa El Boba, we want to see him in Jos while we're there on Sunday. We tried to call him and he hasn't responded. Prophet El Boba, please. And we would like to talk to you. All right, it's 10:50 p.m. and we want to close. That's what it is. There was no plan actually to go on line tonight, but because of the whole coalition question, do we have any more coalition questions waiting for? Let's take a quick look at our WhatsApp messages here. And he said, I'm Gaddafi, save over our victory is near, inshallah. I wish to run with you at the Lagos Marathon. Oh, how can I join? So on February 2nd, if you want to join me at Lagos Marathon, let me know now. So send me a message. I'm running, but I may not run the full marathon. Probably I'll do like the 10K, whichever one, because we have other plans for that day, to go to Ghana. Yeah. What's February 2nd? No, it's not that we're going, but we have a plan to join.
Accurate?
Yes, accurate. So we might not be able to run the full marathon. I just want to support the Lagos Marathon. I support marathons everywhere it might happen. Please, I want you to address that error the days you graduated and entered the university. Oh, that's interesting. I heard the APC people said I entered university in 1999. It must have been a slip of tongue. I entered the University of Lagos in 1989. And I graduated, I left, I can also graduated, I was supposed to have graduated in 1993. I was giving my results as of 1995, so it was between 1989 and 1995, correct. The second error I heard what happened was that they said I described Nigeria's GDP as 500 billion naira. No, it's supposed to be $500 billion GDP, all right. That's the gross domestic product of Nigeria. I apologize for errors. Thank you. And I hope the correction is now taken.
Last one, Mr. Sowore.
Yes.
Is the outgoing president and Atiku invited to join you at the Lagos Marathon?
If you have about 7 ambulances on standby, maybe. Yeah, it's not likely to be.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even encourage them to come. We don't have money to do any state barriers.
Any more questions?
Any more questions?
AAC, take it back. Take it back. Action.
Can you just let me check if there's any?
It's going to 1,000.
1,000 already?
920.
Goodness, this guy's don't play. Maybe they're just arriving and then we're closing. Yes. Do you guys mind if we can do till 11 p.m. so that I can read some comments? Please correct the error you made. Okay, I've corrected the error. Mr. President, when are you going to Benin? When are we in Benin?
February 4th.
February 1st? 4. Number 4. Okay.
We are going to Maiduguri.
For security reasons, we can't announce the dates. We will go to Maiduguri. Special thanks to Richard for excellent interview on Sahara TV, which I have shared widely. The feedback has been very positive, and people are happy to see that AAC has other bright minds apart from our able president. Of course, that's true. Richard's TVC appearance today impressed me very much. Cool, calm, collected, and very clear. Tosin, Omajuma, Ruto. This one we need to talk about. Richard. When are you coming to Oshogbo? How much is it to sponsor a city campaign? City campaign is about 500,000 naira. So, which day are we going to Oshogbo?
Next week.
Next week, yes. We're in the southwest the whole of next week, And Yomi Maigu, this one is something not related to campaign. When are you having a campaign in Oshodi Solo? When are you having a campaign in Oshodi Solo? We were in Oshodi. Yeah, that was where we were attacked the last time, But we will not be discouraged. Sorry, Tosin Asalu said, I'm a lady, just honoring the sister. This lady is listening to us. Tosin, up until now, I didn't know you're a lady. Sorry about that. Yeah? I'm just kidding too. Please, make that not go blame me. Peju, we got a big fan in Tosin Asalu. Thank you so much, Peju, for doing such a great job tonight. Evening President Omoyele Sowore, GCFR.
Take it back. Action.
I hate titles. I'm taking back all the GCFRs when I become president. So
Any plans to meet with
because what are your plans to Marco Corridor of Lagos? We have an urban renewal plan, but that will not include taking the land from poor people and giving it to the rich. It will be about providing facilities for these communities that have been there forever. Exotic communities, I like to call them. Yes. Mr. President, is it possible to organize a bigger rally before the election for AAC members to come together and hopefully have our celebrities there? Yes, working on it. Have you reached 1,000?
Yes.
Wow.
AAC, take it back.
YouTube to 1,000.
Wow. Mr. President, sir, you were just talking to some of the students of Akwa Ibom State Polytechnic, and most of them said they don't know about the AAC. Please, how can we get more posters in Akwa Ibom? Thank you, sir, Mr. President. How can we get t-shirts? How can we get registered? Please, sir, the site, register has an agent, sir. Yes. To register, I think there's a site where you can register, right?
Yes.
1,200.
1,200 views. Man. You guys don't want us to go home tonight?
1,300.
What? 300? That means an average of 300 persons per second. Yeah. When are you coming to Songo Agbado area? I'm ready to lead you down to Genesis Church. Okay. Make sure we talk to this person. I've sent a message to Pastor Oladile, Prophet Oladile.
1,400.
What?
Wow. AAC, take it back. Action. Genesis is Celestia.
Mr. President, I think we might push this to 12 here.
No, I can't afford to.
1,500.
I'm watching from you from I'm watching you from NYC. Fantastic job. Great mistake. Rita Jose is not your biggest fighter on Facebook. I am. I just go by a different name. Wow. Rosalind Brooklyn. Rosalind is our biggest fighter on Facebook.
Will you criminalize Almajiri's sister?
It's a crime not to send your child to school.
1,600 on Facebook.
1,700.
What?
1,700. 1,800. Take it back.
Are you guys doing bazaar?
No.
You guys are lying to me. You know?
1,800.
Okay, I don't know what to do, man. What?
They don't want you to go, Mr. President, man.
Is this because you guys don't want me to?
There is question there. 1,800.
Sheikh Molale was saying 1-4. That the guy can't catch up. Wow. So how many? 1-8.
Yes.
Okay, how about we play this game? We reach 2,000 before we leave. I just stay here and start, you know.
1-9.
Take it back.
Action. Let's go. Share. 2K, man. Sir, how we done?
Whoa. Take it back. 2,100.
Can you screenshot it? Screenshot it. I have a song here that I want to play before you go. Yes. You know, I want to play this song before we go. What do we get? Did they?
2K1, man.
2K1, right?
On Facebook. Wow.
The soul lost too far down.
2K2.
Wow.
2K2. Action. All time.
Let's drive this to 100,000. Come on.
I want to sing a song by John Lennon.
You are singing the song?
No, it's just, no. I'm going to play a song by John Lennon. No, what is happening here? Our time, man. This is kind of weird. Okay. This is a song by John Lennon. This... It's called Imagine.
Imagine there's no heaven. See if you try.
2,300.
Wow.
2.3K.
Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for the day. Imagine there's no country.
Have you heard the song?
Oh, yeah.
Where's your speaker? We have to play this song openly, you know, like we have to replay it.
2,400.
Wow.
2.4K, Mr. President.
Wow.
You know what you should do tonight, bro?
People.
After watching yesterday, town hall meeting.
Is somebody messing with numbers?
No, it's 300, 141, 517, 1.5 now. 2.5.
2,500 views.
2.5K.
But I'm not the only one.
Oh man.
2,600.
Okay, something is wrong with the.
Yeah.
You think something is wrong?
Yeah.
With Facebook?
Nothing is wrong.
This is very prophetic. This is how the number will be rising on the election day.
Amen.
Very
Amen
prophetic.
to that.
Very prophetic. Something is wrong with Facebook. Nothing is wrong with Facebook.
I said we drive it to 100,000.
I agree with you.
2.6. Why not?
China's TV can beat this.
Why not?
They are online viewers.
Well, the same level we say.
2,700.
Take it back. Action. Jesus.
Imagine all the people living
2,800. 2.8K. You're not going nowhere to get Mr. President.
to do. Nothing to kill or die for.
Yes, nothing to kill or die for.
And no religion to.
If we reach 3,000, then we can go. Okay, if we reach 3,000, we go.
Keep sharing.
This is good.
2,900.
And the world will be one. Imagine no possessions.
What's the best Nigerian musician that we can play tonight before we go? Huh? Huh? 3K again. Huh?
A brotherhood
What?
of man.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much.
To Shan 32.
Thank you. Medasi.
And that's it.
Don't you know that
No more APC, no more PDP. This is very prophecy.
Servant of God, they break law. Melody music. I know the same brother. Cause when I get to the same mother. Not the only you in this world.
What else, Mr. President?
Thank you
What you have to
guys.
tell us?
This is going to be how it will happen on election day. This is how it's going to happen on election day. This is how this country will be shocked.
Exactly.
This is the highest number of viewers we've had in one day ever. So, and it's going to be, we're going to have the highest number of voters voting for us on election day, February 16, 2019. Yes.
Yeah.
The real coalition
The coalition is going on right now.
the coalition of of the oppressed.
Yes.
That just happened. Guys, I gotta thank you guys for yesterday. Without you, we couldn't have made it happen. And this country is on fire today because a hurricane just passed yesterday, sweeping through the country. With young people, particularly young people, 22 million of you have registered to vote. Tonight, just change your mind, change your country, change your situation, change your objective condition, and that's it. That's all I can tell you.
Take it back! Take it back! Action! 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 Who's our next president? Who's our next president? Who's our next president? Omoyele Sowore.
Joseph. All right, we can end this now.
Thank you.
How many do we have?
Are you sure?
3,300. Let's drive it to 3,500 for myself. Please. 3,300. You want to take this picture?
3.3K.
Wow.
Awesome people.
Awesome.
A vote for Omoyele Sowore is the retirement, direct retirement for Buhari and Atiku. Me, ba. 3,400. Wait.
Okay. Can we reach 3,500?
Let's drive it to 3,500. Come on.
Every time I me money, and you baby, have you sent it? And you don't even know what you do to me.
Which one song be this one?
Show them shop. Mr. President, what are we listening to? Oh, this is our show. This is our show travel.
I like Mayo.
Yeah.
You know, and Bruzy, yeah? And Bremo.
You can say when you coming president, it's not lifeless. It's not lifeless.
Not inside the hospital.
No.
It's not inside the hospital.
Yes. This is full of life.
My wife had this one. Alright, guys.
No, let's use what which president? Let's use what it's possible to do it. Revolution now.
They make me dress you to your head, oh, that me feeling like
Wow. Listen, guys, you know, we can change this, we can make this happen, we can change this country forever. You saw Africa China yesterday.
Yes.
You saw
Dr.
Mighty here yesterday. This is young people, musicians who are like getting the consciousness. You saw Sega Awo Sanya, Sega Link, amazing guy yesterday here. You saw what happened in NTA yesterday. In fact, even though NTA workers or their bosses didn't want the broadcast to hit the people as we were saying it, but the workers, they were like all excited. They are envisaging a new country, you know. Young people, 22 million of you is all what we need. If all of you can just vote for us, then we'll take care of the elders, you know, later. We will win this election, and we're sure that we can make this happen. When we log off tonight, just have a rethink. You know, you can't continue to vote for the same political parties and political characters and personalities that failed this country, made it possible for you to get a job when you want one, that can make it possible for you to get a, you know, employment where you want it, that can make it possible for you to get admission if you don't know somebody, or when you're sick to get to a hospital, or to drive on a road that can take you to your destination. You know, or people who are saying that after punishing you for 4 years, they need to add, you know, 4 more years. We're appealing to you. Yes, we're appealing to you. We shouldn't be appealing to you. You should be the ones who are conscious enough to know this is going to happen. But we've seen it tonight that it's possible. A new Nigeria is possible. And the biggest coalition ever to happen, the coalition of the oppressed, is what we have in place. Please, guys, spread this news and make it happen. And you will enjoy Nigeria in a few months. That's right. I mean, not even a few months, probably in a few weeks. You know, the moment that election result is announced and we defeat these old, terrible, wicked, corrupt guards,
clueless,
and the clueless by
3-9.
Yes, we are 3-9. You have nothing again to regret in your life. We are the ones who have presented ourselves to make this happen. You know, you might be a musician, you may be a student tonight, you might be an artisan, tailor, comedian, you might be nobody, you might be sick, but your salvation and your healing is coming. You might be hungry, you know, but your satisfaction is coming. You might be illiterate, but your literacy and education is coming. You might be, you know, unable to get to your destination, but we'll take you there. You might be unable to get a job, but we're going to find you a
Brother in the church pastor is inviting you to come and speak in his church.
Which church?
That is The brother in the Rick church.
Okay.
Yeah, the pastor is
So
exactly.
we will come to every church, every mosque, every place in this country to change our country. This is the revolution we've been asking for. It's right at your doorstep.
Right.
Embrace it, guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's drive it to 4,000 and then we can rest.
4,000.
3-9. This is 3-9.
3,900.
All right, share it. 4,000, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000.
Share.
4,000.
AAC, take it back. Take it back. Action. AAC,
Take it back.
take it back.
Action.
AAC,
Take it back.
take it back.
Action.
Okay.
I win.
My man. My man.
4K. We call
Are we
it
there right now?
No, well, okay.
There's this Ghanaian lady that I follow a lot. She's dead now. I love her a lot. So I'm gonna play her music.
Nigeria, Jaja.
It's Ebony.
Oh, Ebony, yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
One day you will know.
It's about women
These are the
abuse.
words of my mother. As I'm getting old, even now I remember. So I'm packing on my tools. I'm going back home. A young girl like you shouldn't be caught with a no school. She told me you were a dancer. Don't know when bank robber. This man is a gangster. Bukum banku boxer. Oh sorry I no buy. But I'm Bobo Dambo.
I will play this because we're African Action Congress.
Yes.
That's right.
We are going to make the African continent a beautiful continent once again. Drive out all the ugly African leaders. You know, drive them into retirement.
That's right.
I'm
There's transition today.
Oh yeah? So
you know they hear mama.
New position, so bad.
It's about to happen.
Social media. Better than I am Papa. Better than I know.
how many are we doing?
Let's see what could
They need some dance steps.
I think they're just shack.
What are we gonna do? Who do you guys like? The Nigerian side, so that we can do shaku shaku.
People are saying fouls. People are requesting heavily for fouls.
For who?
Fouls.
Fast. What fast do you guys like? Which one?
This talk.
Talk. That's what you want.
No, but people are requesting.
Fast. You see the reason why you should support us?
Yes, it's high time fast. You have to come out.
Fast talk. This is a week ago.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, we'll play you fast. If you don't reach 4,000, we'll still close. After you play what you want.
Fast the bad guy.
Come on. It's the president. That's shit.
Hold on. Are we, if they don't go to 4,000?
Come on, share. Please share.
I don't see you for club. And you better keep the work going. Now what do you talk? Now you talk down. Boy, you tell your 3-year holiday.
What's the word?
I think that's a video.
Fast play video game on us. Fast, the mama they complain when they go church. What are we now?
Share.
Yeah, 4K. That's what we need now.
Okay, now.
My people don't get to chop, my people don't get to walk. These days, we don't know for authority for office. Because the hour when we see, don't security when you promise and it's wrong. We don't do, we don't have all the rubbish and it's punishment. Now me talk calm.
Now me talk Camo, where you must go. Now me talk Camo, where you go they come.
Now me talk Camo. Buhari they go. Atiku they go.
Fast talk out, let's still talk out.
Thank you guys.